So hybrid utils. After this, we have a bottom side. Yeah, this one. Enter this function. Can you copy paste? In the WebDriver utils, just replace this code. So here, can you see, right? A hybrid framework utils package, hybrid utils. So take as it is and copy paste there. Once done, let me know. So are you done copy pasting?
Yes, sir, but the element click method is not.
Which one? Element click is not. No more element click. So that what you need to do wherever. So wherever you have used element click, just change it to click.
Okay, directly on it.
That's the new change. So go to home page. Wherever you used the click element click, just change it to click.
Okay, okay.
And also remove this return type also. Remove this return type also in the methods in the home page. Remove this return type also.
Okay.
Not required.
Login page.
Just click method, and also I changed the first home page method, get one cart logo text. So this also
1 minute, sir.
return get text method, you do that. So these are the changes in the home page. So turn the element click to click. Just click method, you change it to click method. And the last method, get open cart logo text. So return the using get text method. That is the first page changes. Home page changes. What are the home page changes? Just need to make changes to wherever element click is there, change this to click method. And return type, you change it to void. And also return type new class name that you remove it. Are we good with the home page?
1 minute, 1 minute.
Can you please scroll up, sir?
On the top now, no change, ma.
Down, sir.
Huh?
Down. Last method, sir.
Get text method, you do that. Just change the public string get open cart logo text. Then return get text method and that open cart logo text we are fetching.
Okay, sir.
Oh, this method extra added, right? Sir, this get
This
text.
method before it was is element displayed was there.
Oh,
Right? That
okay.
I just renamed that and changed the logic. I'm validating the text. Is it done? First page. Second page. Second page, everything same only. Just element click, we are changing to click only. Then we have written extra. Click continue button. We completed yesterday itself, right? This one. Then extra I have written a click home icon. So this is the one home icon. We are going to take up this. I don't know. It's not loaded. Okay, so this one, when you navigate to registration page, so this home icon that I identified, and I have written XPath for this. Series register home icon. So this is the XPath I have written. Okay, so that XPath we have written, and then so we are performing a click action on that. So that click action is the click action. So I have used the JS util. Normal click is not working. So click element by JS method I am calling. So we have a JavaScript util, right? That I created object here on the top. See JavaScript utils. So this class, I'm creating object for this class. Global variable I declared. Then in the constructor, that object we are creating. So when it initialized, automatically the object also will create. So the object is created and it will pass this variable we are using to call the JavaScript click method. So this class, basically this class I'm creating object, global object reference variable we declared, and we are assigning to that class instance variable this. So you create object for that class, JavaScript utils class, inside the registration page constructor. So declare JavaScript utils, so JS utils, and then this variable in the constructor inside you use and assign the object. JavaScript utils class object you create. First global variable we are declaring JavaScript utils, JS utils, and in the constructor we are assigning new JavaScript utils of driver. For this class I am creating object, so you have to import also that class.
import opencart.utils.javascript. Is that right?
Right. That's all. In that package only that class, right? You have to import that package only. Where is your JavaScript utils? It's under utils package, right?
Utils package, yeah.
Yeah, import that package only.
Okay.
So that's a first change in this registration. Same you will do in the login page also. Same you will do in the login page also. So then what you will do? Then I am using that click home icon. I'm putting the method name as a click home icon. The JS utils dot click element by JS is the method is there. In the JS util dot, if you do click, just type dot after click, you will get the entire method. Select that method and give the element for that. Basically, all the methods are available in this JavaScript related methods in the JavaScript utils class. So how can you access that class non-static methods? I have to create object. So object reference dot non-static method. So this is the one extra element we did. So what this is the object. How can you get this object identification? Just go here, right click, relative XPath you can use. So this is the one you can take from here. So relative XPath will help you to any one of them you take it. Or you want to construct, you construct the XPath also. That is also fine. So go here and construct the XPath. You can start your own XPath. See account register breadcrumb ULLIAI. You can write if you want. So that also works fine. CSS, it is showing when you mouse over on the top. CSS is showing I.FA home. That's a CSS. Automatically it will give when you mouse over on particular element. Is it done? That page, so registration page. You have to talk and you're silent. I'm going to close the call. You have to talk where you are exactly. Home page is done.
Registration page, scroll up a little, sir. JavaScript.
Just calling the method. Just this
I'm getting some error.
to create, and then you will get that. First, you have to create an object for that class.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
So have you created the object for this part is done?
Yes.
And then calling with the object reference, you call the method.
You're doing that.
Oh yeah, got it. So scroll down, sir. Last.
That's the last part. I'm in the last point only.
Okay.
No more so code after this.
Mhm.
But this element, did you identify this element?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Continue button, right? That one.
This is not continue button. I'm talking about registration home icon. Continue button, yesterday only we identified.
Okay.
We have written extra code. I'm talking about this element, this. I want
Oh.
to navigate to home page. How can you navigate? I need to click on this. Then I can navigate.
Okay.
That action I have written there.
Mhm.
So I navigated to registration page. How can you navigate to home page? By clicking. This is the one of the test case. I don't know people, whoever executed test case, this is the one of the test case is there. So from registration page, how you navigate to home page? If you click on this, you can navigate. That test case code we are writing here.
Okay.
That registration home icon. Home icon, I have shown you how to identify also.
Mhm. First, we need to add that object identification.
That's important. That's first get this object identification of that element. This element object identification. You can use relative XPath if you don't know how to, and take that relative XPath help, and you can.
Yes.
So I don't know why we are not getting. Otherwise, we can write XPath. Now we got it. See, now you copy. Say directly will get find by automatically here. Just copy and paste it there. So that's the pop-up. You will get automatically. True path will give you find by also.
Mm.
Are you done?
Sir, show me that your script.
Which
Eclipse.
element you are identifying? Ma?
This one already identified. Already added.
So then write a method for this. What method you have to do on this element?
Click method, right? That's it.
Right click method.
I
Click
have.
on link. Click on.
Yeah, already done. That is correct or not? I need to validate. That's fine.
So JS utils dot click element by JS. This is the method is available in the JS. If you go to this declaration, you can see that this is the method is there already.
Okay.
In the JavaScript utils class, this method is there already. So that is what we are using here in this.
So, two methods are there, right? For clicking, one is a normal click and another one JavaScript.
JavaScript click. Normal click is not working.
Okay.
That's why I'm using a JavaScript click. This is the one of the challenge also you can tell. Normal click won't work. If normal click is, sometimes you can say normal click didn't work. So I applied the JavaScript click. In the interviews, you can tell what are the challenges you feel. This is the one challenge. The alternative workaround also you have to tell, okay, what is the problem you got? How you resolve it is the, so the challenge and solution. Generally, timeout issues you will get, exceptions you will get, how you can catch them with the try-catch blocks.
Yes, done.
Right? So can we move to login page?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What about others? Only 2 people are answering. Calling the method also.
Yes, sir. Yeah, done.
Others, how many
Yes,
of you
sir.
completed?
Done, sir, done.
Okay. Go to login page. Login page also do the same. Just copy paste from other if you don't want to write. So in the create object for JavaScript utils, and then create a same method. But here also you have to copy that XPath and change it to login home icon, this one. So if you go to login home icon, same XPath. So there is no change. So if you go here, same XPath will be there. Oh, just take that. We can take this. Okay, so that's our copy paste that code in the login page. I think you have finished all this login page object identification, right? That's what our task yesterday, right? So did you identify all these headers? This header and this header and this continue button, this header and this email edit box, password edit box, forget password, login button. All these are identified and written the methods.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So how many of you completed this task?
Have completed.
I
I
have
have
completed.
So please check whether you identified all these elements or not. So login page, and we created a logger and then JavaScript utils. Same, the registration page code you copy paste here for the icon. And first login breadcrumb. Okay, I have written login breadcrumb. So this is the login breadcrumb. This is called breadcrumb. Breadcrumb. Okay. So please, who are the new people, they don't know about the breadcrumb. So this is the home page, account, then login. So that means, so parent, child page, then child page, sub child page. So this is called, and the top it will show you. So that is called breadcrumb, we call that. So anywhere, that's the same name people used to call that. So this breadcrumb also I identified. How to identify that breadcrumb? So I want to identify this breadcrumb. So what I did, UL class breadcrumb, then I did a, so then li3 a I have given. So I want login. So that's why I have taken that. If you want only breadcrumb, use class breadcrumb. So this entire button. So I want login, breadcrumb login breadcrumb. That's why I named it a login breadcrumb. So this is the XPath I have constructed. So even I have given, so login also must be there. That's why I given a text equal to login. So specifically I'm telling this should be a login only. That's why I'm writing here login, so that if it identifies, then login is there exactly. So that is the one. And next one, new customer. I have written a CSS selector. So div, div dot class greater than h2 and new customer header, then register account text. So this is the register account text. So that also I identified, and strong. If you want, you can just right click and relative XPath, you can take a relative XPath. So quickly you can take if you have not taken this. And next one, new customer continue button. So this one, new customer continue button. So you can take whatever you want. So here, any one of them you can take if you want. I have written my own CSS. I have written a CSS. Then returning customer header. So this is the one, returning customer header I have identified and the typing. Then email edit box. So I have written a CSS hash input email. So password edit box, CSS hash input password. So link text, forgotten password I have taken. This is the forgotten password I have identified and written that. Then so login buttons, right? Login button. So I don't know why I have written login continue button, just login button. So login button. I have to write a methods here. So you all finished the methods?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you all finished, so that's cool. And let me write. And also one more, meanwhile, all these page titles, right? The the account login. This you can store in the constants. Go to constants. Take these three variables. Home page, this is the home page title, login page title, registration page title. Please store in the constants this one. Okay. So these three, please do this. So what I am doing, each page title I am storing here so that I can reuse this wherever I need this. So that is what I did. One more change you have to make to your constants. Okay, are we good? Now, meanwhile, I'll develop my login page methods. Mainly I'll do, so login, okay, so directly login I will do public void to do login method I developed, and I'm going to do string email, comma, string password. So then, so I'll log.info. So performing the website. So I can call send data method. See that email address edit box automatically it has taken, and I'll give the value, email value. Second one, what is this send data add throws declaration? So send data password edit box, password edit box, and then password. So this parameter I'm passing here. So next, so I need to call, click on login button, log.info. Click on login button. So just call click method, login button. That's it. But what about other methods?
So same
validate.
method, you are giving email ID and password at a time.
That's it.
Okay.
We have to give both email and password, right? That's
Yesterday we created separately each one. Okay.
Now here, so login you don't need separately, right? You can do the simple, but that
Even
one, yeah, you can do like that also. But this is another approach you can follow this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And this one, I have another thing. I want to check my forgotten password is working or not. Validate. So navigate to forgotten password page. So I'll write another method. Public void. Go to forget password page. That's another page again. Okay, so the page will change, but we can just write log.info. So you can write a different ways methods, but ultimately we have to achieve our action on that element. Click on.
So at that time we can create common functions, right? For a click.
That's what the common functions, right? These are common functions. So this is a common function. Your send data also common function. You are not writing private.find element anymore, right? Just the common function you are calling only. You are using all framework methods. These are all. The click, send data, everything a common function. Even click element JS also as a framework method you are using. Otherwise, you have to write a JavaScript executor, JS.execute script of so arguments of 0.click method you have to write. That I am not writing. I am not showing anywhere that code. That I have written in the JavaScript util class. I am calling the method only. So everywhere we are writing method only, calling the methods only. Already we have developed in the utils. These are all done by framework guys, or you might need to do sometimes. For your testing time, you need some utility method. You can develop your own method and you can write that here and you will call that method. So you cannot create another thing, and you can create in these utilities and you can reuse that. Click web element. So I'm taking forget password link. I say surround with a try catch block. Instead of throws declaration, I'm just using a try catch blocks also.
Even this forgot password link also directly we can add it in the above methods, right?
Here, do login.
Yeah, and that under
No, you cannot add that. This functionality is different and this functionality is different, right? See, login is what you will do. Login time you won't click on forget password, right?
Okay, got it.
So the
That is
test case.
separate page. Will pop up, it will display here.
This is a different functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Test case is different entirely. You are validating here only login. Login means this should not come. So if you want to validate only forget password, then the test case will come. That's why I have written a separate method.
Okay.
Then I'll go to this page. I can give this email address, and you have to validate this page again. Another page you create. This also take up an exercise. Create another page, forget your password page, and write this element, this header, this back button, continue button. You can validate a back button, you can validate a continue button, both are working or not. So that is the another test cases. Okay.
In separate page we need to create for this.
Separate. Again, the page is different, right? This is not same as a login page. See, you can see the page title also changed. Forget your password. If you click and see, check back button is working or not. See, it is going to login page. Exactly functionality working.
Okay.
So that's how. So we'll perform testing, right? And the same thing we are doing here also. And forget password, you take up a task and create a page and new. Okay, so new page you create. Under that page, again you start identifying all these elements. Continue, back, email address, edit box, this forget password, header. That's enough. And this page title also you can give. That page title I will give.
In the constant
Constraints. Yeah, in the constraints we have to give. I'm giving here itself now.
Okay.
We'll go to constraints. I'll give. See, you have to speed up. Once you understand, you speed up by just copy pasting, right? Like simple like that. So you can easily remember, right? So this is a variable name or anything you can give. So that variable name, forget password, page title. That's it. So we can create like that all the pages. Okay.
So all page titles only we are adding in the constants.
Not only that one, but this one is a user directory, any. So constants you want to add here, you can add in the constants. So that means it doesn't change. It's a constant. Then you'll keep them in the constants class and you can reuse that. One time only we are placing. Tomorrow change comes also, you will come to this page and you will just change here only. And wherever you're using this variable, you don't need to modify. That's a reusability, right? Maintenance is easy. So you can reuse anywhere this one in number of places, same variable. So it's easy. So that is the purpose of, this constants. And also you can reuse this n number of times and you are making it as a static. So obviously it allocate the memory only once. So you can reuse this variable so many places also.
Okay.
Okay. So that is this login page. We are done. So anything still login page, we can develop few more methods. What are the methods? So you have to validate, right? Whether so this breadcrumb is there or not. This new customer header is there or not. Register account text is there or not. New customer continue button is there or not. You have to validate all this. So that write a methods. So how you can write a methods? Simple Boolean methods you write. So public. So Boolean is what is the so first header text, right? This header text I'll write. New customer header is present or not. Or check is new customer header available. So write a method like this and return. So return. So is displayed method is there, right? Is displayed method you can put. See that is displayed, we have two. You have to take a web element and you write new customer header and done. So like this, all whichever elements you want to verify, you build up all. We have so many, right? I will build up so many. So that's it. Now next we have a next element is this is done and I'll take up this one. Second one, register is register header. Register text available is register. I am following the naming convention. Is register account text available? Just check that. So if it is available, then you can. Even if you want to get the text, you get and validate. If you don't want to just check, just here you are just checking whether it is present or not. But you want to validate text also, then use a get text method. So how I have written for that, you can get the text and you can do assert equals also. But this is enough for us. Just verification is enough, not more than that. The element is present or not enough for us. New customer button is present or not. So is new customer button. So new N capital is new customer continue button available. So next, what is the next element we have? So returning to customer header. So that also finish it. Is returning customer header available. So that's it. All the return type methods I have. So I can call these methods and I'll assert in my test cases. So that I'll do tomorrow. Test cases we are going to design tomorrow for at least for these 3 test cases. And you do for the forget password also. All the test cases, we can do that. Okay, so that's how you will develop the pages. Tomorrow we'll develop the test cases. So for these 3 pages at least, okay? These 3 pages, test cases we'll write tomorrow. So please finish this and come back. Any questions before closing?